Okay, so now we have a video message from two international students to talk about their experiences at the Ochanomizu University and in Japan. So today, my friend, Miss Julianna MOLNAR, will introduce the video. Julianna, please.
Thank you, Ayumi. Hi, everyone. My name is Julianna MOLNAR, and I am a senior undergraduate student here at Ochanomizu. I came to Japan 4 years ago, and I came from Hungary. I was really curious about Japanese culture and art, and here at Ochadai, I had the pleasure to experience those in the cultural workshops and art classes. In this video, we answer some of the most frequently asked questions regarding student life at Ochanomizu. Please watch the video carefully, and if there is a topic you would like to hear more about, feel free to post your questions to the Q&A box. I will be participating as a panelist in the Q&A session later, so I will try to answer some of your questions. Now let's go on to the video. Welcome to Ochanomizu University.
Okay, my name is John, and I'm from the physics department in Ochanomizu University, and I've been in Japan for like 4 years. How about you?
Hi, my name is Julianna, and I'm a fourth-year student in the art history major, and I've been in Japan for 4.5 years.
When I was a middle school student, I really dig the aesthetics in Japanese literature and music. So I've always longed to live in Japan one day to experience what I read in novels. And most importantly, I think Japan will definitely be a place that I'll be able to express myself more freely.
For me too, my love for Japan started at a very young age. In elementary school, when a Japanese student wrote my name in kanji. And since then, I was deeply interested in Japanese art and culture, especially contemporary art and architecture. And so I always dreamed of coming here and exploring more. Since I'm a next scholarship recipient, the whole journey in Japan started with a 1-year preparatory Japanese language course. So there I was pretty much prepared to enter university, and I got some points there too. So those points helped me get into this university. And here I only had to do an interview where we talk about art history, Japanese culture, and things like that.
For me, I took JLPT, EJU, and TOEFL. JLPT is a test that tests your Japanese skills, and since I started to learn Japanese in a very young age, though it's out of my own interest, so I didn't take many time to prepare for the JLPT test. And EJU is a test that is designed for international students, but I think the subjects and content is very similar to what I learned back in China. But I did spend a lot of time doing all the textbooks and booklets and I think that's really important.
My first impression of Ochanomizu was that it's a way smaller university than the usual Japanese national universities are. So I thought there will be more attention on the students and more support that we can get.
For me, my first impression of Ochanomizu University is that from reading the school chatter online, and I think this university has to be a place of feminism ideology, and the moment I read the chatter, I felt really empowered by its words. Like you mentioned, this is a relatively small university, so I think that's the reason I feel so strongly bonded to my classmates and other international students I know who are studying at the university. There is also an international office that provides fully supports in all aspects of your campus life. So I think this is a place that you can get exposed to local culture and be able to get focused on study.
So as I said earlier, it's a small university, and the good thing is that you will definitely get help if you ask for it. And also it's up to the students to make their student life exciting and fun for themselves. So because it's a laid-back university life otherwise, so I make sure to get active and get involved in different things. My favorite memory in Ochanomizu University was in 2019 when me and my best friend made a workshop, and it was right here in one of the classrooms, and a lot of lovely people came. So yeah, that's my favorite. How about you?
Well, in physics department, we have a barbecue party held by one of professors who is from the US, and it's held yearly before the coronavirus outbreak. And we enjoyed the perfectly done barbecue right in this beautiful campus, and this was just a very awesome experience for me. Well, my culture shock is another thing about food. The first time I had natto and umebashi, I was staying at a guest house during the trip, and back then I was really amazed that anyone would intentionally eat the stuff, but now I just totally love them.
I can agree. I was so afraid of natto for some reason, but once I tried, it's really good. And not only the food, but you know, it's Japan. There's many rules and things that you have to abide by, things you have to follow. And at first it can be a little bit overwhelming, but right now I'm used to it, and it does make life simpler and more smoother. So.
I was a scholarship recipient, and I think during that period it did ease my burden financially, and so I get a lot of time to do the things I want to do.
I'm also, even until now, I'm a scholarship recipient, and it does ease my burden a lot because they do pay the tuition and the living cost as well, so it's really great.
Well, my class timetable is pretty tight now, so basically I was just repeating of taking class and doing my assignments, and also I have two part-time jobs, so my week is pretty tight.
So the first 2 years here were really busy, but after that I got a little bit more free. So in between my classes I like to hang out at the library, in the garden of the university, or at the cafe, and just chill out. And on the weekend, I love to go and explore Tokyo, meet some friends, go to museums and stuff like that.
Yeah, much similar like you before coronavirus outbreak. I will always go around town and buy myself something. And there's a lot of interesting art exhibitions and vintage stores in Tokyo, so I guess you will never get bored exploring the city. The reason I give it 9 out of 10 because I think this university is just too comfortable that makes you feel you are living in a bubble. So sometimes I'm afraid once I get out of this university I will start to miss it. So that's the reason I give it 9 out of 10.
The reason I give 9 out of 10 is because the time here in Ochadai has been the most fun part of my life so far. Yet I wish there was a little bit more student life here, not only in the clubs or circles, but also on campus, on classes and stuff like that.
As you know, this is a single-sex school, so being a female here is never a handicap. You will never feel any male gaze here. And this is a place you can be comfortable to explore your possibilities and express yourself freely.
Yeah, and also before you get here or while you're here in your first year, just do your research and ask some seniors or professors about the major you're interested in, so that you don't get any, so that you know what's gonna wait for you once you get there.